Hi, I'm Al. Welcome to Criterion Corner. Haven't seen you guys in a while talking about Criterion, so I am joining everyone else in talking about their hauls this month. Now, I want to go over a couple things. I've thought about this quite a bit, and I am giving myself some rules for my Criterion collecting. I have purchased 5 movies so far, and I have to watch all of these movies before I purchase any more Criterion movies. So that means if I don't watch these, I have to punish myself and not grab any more Criterion this month. Why am I doing this? I have movies left over from my last couple sales that went on that I really want to watch, but I just, I'll get to it, I'll get to it, and I just never do because of life and, whatever. So I am going to make sure I watch these. I don't want to just have something on a shelf to just buy it. So that's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to need your help to fill out my list later because I am going to watch all 5 of these films. But I like to do a blind buy, and I want your help in finding that blind buy. So I'll explain later in the video. Now, the list that I have so far, which I'll show you in a little while, these are ones that were left over from last time's list, which a lot of those films that are on my list are left over. And I really regretted not grabbing these on top of what I purchased last time. So, let's get started. I don't know how I'm going to watch that many movies this month because I have Christmas movies to start watching. I'm that person. I have a lot of Christmas albums that I'm purchasing on vinyl. And also have Christmas gifts that I have to start buying everybody. So, can't be buying myself a bunch of Christmas gifts, but I can put Criterion movies on my list for my family to go out and purchase for me and let them know with great urgency, hey, better get these before the end of November because I want to make sure that I get these filmed. My first movie that I picked up this go around is an Iranian film. It's the first to win the Palme d'Or prize, and this is a 1997 movie, 99 minutes. It's in color. I've been wanting to see this movie for some time. The description alone, which I'll describe in a little bit, is heartbreaking, and I can't imagine not really glomming on to the main character in this movie. So what movie am I going on about? I'm talking about Spine number 45, The Taste of Cherry. So this movie has been on my list for some time. It was sold out in July everywhere I went anyway. And I try not to buy online. I am having to buy a couple online this go around because I've noticed that Barnes & Noble is kind of thin on Criterion and Arrow movies, which are on sale at the same time. But I'm focused on the Criterion. So Taste of Cherry is about a man that is trying to find somebody that will agree to bury him after he's committed suicide. What a great premise for a movie, in my opinion. I figured I could watch something like this because it'll be within the same day or couple days that I've seen a bunch of Holly Jolly Christmas movies, so I don't think it'll bum me out too badly with all of that kind of as a chaser. My next film is one that everybody and their mother purchased last go around. It's a 1975 film, 106 minutes. It's in color and black and white. It's a Russian film. This movie was talked about, I think maybe the most last go around. Maybe. I'm not sure. It felt like it was. And everybody raved about it. I've never seen it, but I'm very excited. It's Tarkovsky's Mirror. Very excited to see this. The packaging, I have seen folks. I won't say I watched unboxings or whatever, but I did see folks have this open and while they were talking about the movie. And the packaging is beautiful. I really do like the Digipacks when they have those. I wish Criterion would put all movies in that type of packaging, but they do not. My next film is a movie that I already own. So I have made this new rule for myself. As I told you, I have to watch these movies before I buy another Criterion movie. But I've already seen this movie. So I want you to let me know, does that even count? Or do I have to watch this again? I've seen this movie a couple times, but I owned it on Arrow. I didn't watch it on Arrow because silly old me ordered it, and I bought a region that I don't have copy. Like, I think it was like a European copy or whatever. And I didn't know what I was doing on Arrow's website, to be honest with you. I thought I was buying the American version. I did not. When it got here, they were very nice about it. I didn't send it back because it was my mistake. But I don't have a multi-regional player. If you have a suggestion of one I should grab, let me know. But I wanted to go ahead and grab this movie because I do love it so much. This is Spine number 562. This is Brian De Palma's Blowout with John Travolta and Nancy Allen. So, very excited about this movie. I mostly purchased this movie because I want other of my friends, the guys on Cinema Machine, I think they would really like this. And also my movie club that I'm in, I want them to see this. And being that I'm kind of in charge of grabbing the movies for that, this is one that I've been wanting to grab for some time so they could see it. That's why I purchased on Arrow originally. I didn't realize the Criterion had it. And then when I found out they did, it immediately was on my list. But then I was like, well, I've seen it, so I didn't buy it for like the last couple of sales. But now I have it. So should I have to watch it before I buy more Criterion? Or do I just have to watch the other 4 that I've purchased? See, these are the issues I have in my life. Pretty good life. I digress. This next movie is the movie that I was most looking forward to this go around. I am a big fan of Humphrey Bogart in A Lonely Place. And this movie was just released on Criterion. And it looked like it might be in the same vein, at least, of that movie. And I really think that that movie is special. It was a blind buy for me, actually. It was a blind buy. I had no idea what it was. I had not really seen too many Humphrey Bogart films at that time. Of course, I had seen Casablanca a million times. And maybe a couple others. But I was like, you know what? I'll try it out. And I really wanted a movie, to be honest with you. I wanted a movie to watch with my grandmother. And so I bought this movie. I watched it by myself. I loved it. Couldn't get enough of it. And the supporting cast was fantastic. The direction was great. And then there's all sorts of drama behind the scenes that you can read for yourself. So I just really enjoyed that movie in all. And I've watched it a few times now. But I did watch it with my grandmother, and she was not a fan. So thanks, Grandma, for inspiring me to buy it. Anyway. But this movie right here is Spine number 1099. It was made in 1941. 100 minutes long, which is not very long. Black and white. High Sierra. There we go. Ida Lupino, Humphrey Bogart, Raoul Walsh directed this. This movie is pretty well made, especially for the time. But it just doesn't have that magic that In a Lonely Place had for me. I still like the movie. Don't get me wrong. I think it would serve as a good double feature, but I would play this one first and then In a Lonely Place, because if you're watching this after In a Lonely Place, it's like saying apples and cars. I mean, they're that different, just everything's different. Humphrey Bogart is still Humphrey Bogart. one key little piece of information in this movie here is that Humphrey Bogart, there's a dog in this movie, and it's actually Humphrey Bogart's actual dog. So he made his big screen debut. So there you go. All right, so my final film of this go round, and this is the one I'm watching tonight actually. This is being remade and released this Christmas. So I wanted to make sure I grabbed this so I could watch this version before I watched that. Also, everybody was talking about this one last time in July. And after talking to the folks on the Criterion Roundtable panel, I was inspired. I wanted to purchase this almost immediately. So I had hit my limit last time, so I had to put it on my next time pile. And I made sure I grabbed it when I saw one available in the store. This is Spy Number 1078, 1947 film, 111 minutes, black and white. This is Nightmare Alley. So that's where we're going with this one. I'm really excited to watch this. If you like things like that, I mean, there's tarot cards inside. I don't like those. They kind of make me uncomfortable. But very excited to watch this movie, and very excited to see Guillermo del Toro's version of this Christmas. So probably do a comparison video at some point. I'm sure 700,000 of us will. I need your help picking up my blind buy, as I said earlier. So this is the list of things that I want to grab this go around. I am not going to grab all of these. I do want to grab as many as I can, but this is going to be a thin list, as I said earlier. Now, what I need your help with is I need to figure out a blind buy. If it's something on my list, lobby for that in the comments. Tell me, like, that's the one you should go after. Or if it's something that's not on my list, tell me. You guys gave me some really great suggestions, and it altered my list a lot last time. I want to grab a really good drama. I'm really wanting a really good drama, something that pulls at your heartstrings. I love the noir films. I like pretty much everything. I'm pretty open. You know, I'm trying to stay away from the newer movies as much as I can. Like, I was thinking about picking up Menace to Society because I really like that movie. But I really want to kind of continue to explore in the collection versus just grabbing something because I liked it previously, if that makes any kind of sense. I need your help. If you don't mind, help me know down in the comment section. That would be great. I'm going to take the top 4 of those, and I'm going to put them as a poll closer to the middle end of the month, and put them as a poll. And then I'm going to let you guys vote on it, and that's the one I'll buy. When I'm bummed out that all these new movies come to the theater and they're really not anything of importance to me or nothing that grabs my attention, I turn to the Criterion collection so that I can have something new in my life. If you do suggest something and I end up not liking it, I am not going to call you out for it, okay? That's not this channel at all. I love the gamble of a blind buy. There are a few doozies that I've purchased, a couple stinkers that I don't really care for, and people love those movies. There's probably 2 or 3 that I just don't like whatsoever, but I bought them as my own personal blind buys. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you're all having a great November. Let me know what you're grabbing at Barnes & Noble. Are you grabbing it at Barnes & Noble? Are you grabbing it on Amazon? Do you even care this month? Do you only do it during July? Are you grabbing it for yourself? Are you grabbing it for somebody else for a gift for Christmas? Let me know. But until next time, guys, I'm going to watch a movie, Nightmare Alley. And I'll let you guys know what that's like on the Thursday show. And I won't have another haul video until I've watched all of these movies. That is a promise to myself and all of you. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Al. This is Criterion Corner. See you next time.